What, in your opinion, is the relationship between your work and the demands of daily life?
Yeah, I think when my work is going well, there's a transformation that takes place where, like, what could be seen, or what certainly is sometimes pretty negative, or a certain kind of friction where where I normally lose myself. If art is happening alongside that activity, it's like that energy is transformed and becomes inspiring for my work. And I think what's really a miracle about photography is, you can be involved in something for 10 hours that has nothing to do with your work, and then you walk for 15 minutes and something starts to happen. So it's not like, you know, it's not the same thing as like a writer who has to sit at a desk and like crank out a certain amount of words. Photography is like you stick your camera in your bag and you know a 60th of a second and something meaningful happens. Um, I also choose my process has to do with I'm developing film and scanning it and printing with ink, and there's all these different stages of the process, and some of them I can do, I would say, like without inspiration. In other words, scanning is like I'm just a worker. So, I can scan whenever, and then I just try to keep like the big questions alive, try to be, attentive to the world around me visually, and I just stay with it. And, I'm really interested in this thing that perception leads to more perception, which leads to more perception, and kind of just following that. And then the demands of the day become food for that, because I get new experiences, and I'm at the doctor's office and something's happening, and ooh, look at that. And it's just when it is integrated into my life, that becomes more meaningful, and also the depth of what I want to talk about or express, I think has a better chance. So
So I think what you're saying is also that they're not isolated from each other, that they feed each other.
they absolutely feed each other.